Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we got our hands on potentially a brand new QB1 in Ultimate Team. I think this card has a chance because he is the only pass lead elite QB in the game that is obtainable right now. Of course, there is Tommy DeVito's limited time card, but it's not, that card's gonna suck, okay? I'm telling you right now, the comp pass sucks, the field pass, I'm not going to give my thoughts. I'm not going to do it right now in this video. But Josh Dobbs, he does get gift wrapped. He does get pass lead elite, which is actually going to be a 5 AP setup. And you also can run hot route master and pass lead elite on this card if you want to, which is actually really good. This is going to be a really unique setup. He's the only pass lead hot route master card in the game, as well as the only pass lead card in the game right now. So for today's video, I'm actually not going to use hot route master and pass lead because I don't need it for my offense, but just know you can do it. And it is going to cost you 7 AP, so you have one more AP to put wherever else you want on your offense. So I'm going to go with the 5 AP setup here with pass lead and gift wrap. And of course, he does get his fearless AKA. So it's like having fearless, pass lead, gift wrap, all for 5 AP, which is pretty glitchy because fearless, if you guys don't know already, is a 4 AP ability. So it's pretty glitchy that it's going to, turn on, come back, turn on, come back. I think it's 5 plays on and then it's 5 plays off, then it comes back every time. Here are the team chems for Josh Dobbs. I do find it funny that he does not get Browns chems, although he has a Browns card art, which is pretty funny. But yeah, that's Josh Dobbs. Let's hop into some gameplay, and let's see what this card can do today. All right, here we go. We got game number 1. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. I appreciate you guys watching the video, clicking on the videos. If you do want to see the Calvin Johnson gameplay, it's already up on the channel. And if you want to see me grade every single card that came out today, that video is also up on the channel. So here we go. We have the PASSTRONAUT. Here we go. It's gonna be zone coverage first play. We're gonna hit the flat, and we do get a beautiful legal man downfield call. Oh my, Mike's cooking out there. Mike's going crazy. Unfortunately, that's all gonna come back. That play never happened. All we want to do is try threading the needle, and okay, this is what I mean. This is why, I like having these X Factor wide receivers, right? But it does get me in trouble from time to time because what I want to do right now is I want to throw this ball up to, okay, what's the vision there? What's the vision there? I don't know what the vision is there. But that's going to be one of the easiest Megatron touchdowns you'll ever see. I don't know what he was doing. He messed up. I mean, I almost threw a pick on that, right? I almost did, but thankfully we did not. And by the way, Josh Dobbs has the same release as Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa. So to me, it's not a tier 1 release. I should say that before the video even started. It's not a tier 1 release. To me, it's a tier 2 release. But still, it's usable. You could definitely win games with it. Like, it's solid enough. I like using a left-handed quarterback for wing slot. I also gotta flip it. That's one thing. That's one adjustment I gotta make. I'm used to using Mike Vick. I'm used to using these lefties. I gotta switch which way I'm throwing the football so I can actually get that easy 2-point conversion. But yeah, Gen 2, it's usable. It's usable. Like, it's consistent. And you see me using without Gunslinger. Obviously, it would be better if you could run Gunslinger on it. But yeah, it really doesn't fit anywhere, especially with the AP meta right now. I mean, you could, if you don't need Hot Route Master, you could run Sephi, or you could run Gunslinger. But yeah, I don't know. I'd rather run some other abilities on my offense, because there are so many good offensive ability players in the game right now that I want to use. So that's why I'm not using Gunslinger, really. Okay, my opponent also has Josh Dobbs. Potentially a Steelers theme team as well. Everything's kind of boxed up. That's going to be a pick easy. Whether it was me or whether it was Gronk, or whether it was me or Razul making the interception, it didn't really matter. We're spinning. We're going crazy. Nice gain right there. But one of us was getting that pick. One of us was. And that might have been his first throw with Josh Dobbs. And it was just an interception. So let's get into another game here. That guy is not happy. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Unfortunately, we are starting off on defense for this one, but we're gonna get hopefully a quick stop. Oh, that's a very. Oh, where's my hits? I got avalanche on Gronk. Just lined his ass up, and we get no fumble. What? Okay. X Factor. I believe I'm supposed to be able to get easy fumble hit sticks, and I get stopped by the line. And he doesn't have freight train on Bijan. He's using evasive instead. Interesting. Very interesting. Does that save AP? It might. Interesting. And he put persistent on it too. What is this guy's setup? I don't even know. Okay, that is. I mean, he's going crazy. Bijan, still a great card in this game, bro. Or does get a new running back in the backfield. All right, and that's gonna be an RPO or not an RPO, read option. And Jalen Carter thankfully does blow that thing up. All right, it goes 5 wide receiver trio. Interesting. What is the X factor? Oh, that's just Bijan out there. 5 wide receiver trio. Look out underneath. Fonts Bijan again. Bijan, yeah, we just everyone ran into each other in the middle, and Bijan Robinson's wide open. This guy is dog walking us right now. Goes play action. over the top. That ball should be picked off, and it is, thankfully. That ball almost wasn't picked off. Thankfully, EA punished him for trying to make that throw. Thankfully, they did. I just give him one different coverage. And here we go. Actually, let's try a read option here. Let's go with a read option here. Let's test out Dobbs as a runner if we do get the opportunity. If not, it is what it is. Let's see if we get it going. He does do a little read there. Chris Johnson doesn't get much, but a couple yards. So there you go. And again, it is tough. If I see one-on-one coverage for Calvin Johnson, it's very tough for me not just to throw that ball up. But let's see what he does. If we do have the flats, we're gonna hit them. Obviously, I think I do that flat pretty easy. Sam Laporta. By the way, how did Sam Laporta play last night? Let alone even catch a touchdown and actually like impact the game, right? That was crazy. But it looks like it's like this feels like to me that I should have like a 2nd and 2 or 3rd and 2. I can probably even on 4th down easily convert. But obviously, what I want to try here is just okay. Never mind. I'm actually not gonna try it. I'm gonna throw that check down back, like way far backside. Like just an awful play by me. Just awful. Like, what am I doing? Like, what? I don't know what I was doing there. I wanted to throw Calvin the jump ball, but then it kind of... Oh, I picked the wrong play. Okay. We'll see what we get here. Streak Mike Vick. Can we get Calvin up underneath that? The flat's open. I'm going to take it. Obviously, let's see what we get. And we should get Calvin right in that underneath spot. Just possession catch, or not possession, add catch it so we actually hold on to it. Once the X Factor's on, that's the smart thing to do. And then we're going to go with a nice corner out streak on the backside. If, again, this play could work, because if we do get that streak by itself, we will 100% throw it. You know what I mean? Because we have the X Factor on. Okay, no play actions do much. Mike Vick open sideline. There we go. Do that first broken tackle for Mike Vick for 3 AP, and there we go. Nice play. But I don't know. I feel like playing Mike Vick at the wide receiver position might be the move. Even on my non-Jets team, I really do like this card as a wide receiver. Especially my RPO offense, like with like using Yak 'em up and things like that for 3 AP with Energizer. It seems pretty glitchy to me. So that's probably gonna be my setup for a little bit. But let's try throwing this ball backside Calvin. That's gonna be an easy touchdown. It almost feels like a Calvin Johnson gameplay, but with a card, you got a card that good, you just gotta use them. You gotta use it and abuse it for sure. And let's actually flip wing slot here. We're going to go with the flip here. We're going to try to get the 2-point that way. Because running to the left side, not much success. And you see, Gen 2, again, it's usable. It's nothing, like, it's not special short like Slinger 1. It's not special deep like the Lamar Jackson traditional 4 release. It's nothing like that. It's just a, this should be easy 2-point. But it's consistent. That's what you look for in release. And in my opinion, you can use it without Gunslinger. But there's a reason why you don't see any of the comp guys using Gen 2 quarterbacks. But honestly, with this, using like this ability setup, if you have like a rollout offense, you probably need that. You probably do. Like, you definitely do. And, you know, the difference between pass lead and set feet lead. Oh, that's a fumble. There we go. The difference between pass lead and set feet lead is, you know, on the run, you still get those added velocity throws. That's the big difference. And I'll continue talking into the next game here. But, yeah, that man's gone. All right, again, for whatever reason, they always recommend me read option for the first play of the game, so I'm going to do it. I like doing it. I like pulling it out every once in a while. Keep it in the back of my opponent's head, right? And this guy's got a full Lions team, so probably a Lions fan. Congratulations. You know, big Lions playoff win last night. Here we go again. Chris Johnson. Oh, I thought I fumbled. Chris Johnson just too fast. And the Jets team, they got a lot of running backs, man. So hopefully, you know, I have enough time. I should have enough time to record the LT video, which will be dropping after this one. But let's try getting that ball there to Mike Vick. Zone coverage, easy. Mike Vick does break that first tackle after, of course, and juke in, juke out, and there we go. Another nice gain. And let's try. I like this is probably the better setup. We come out in PA tight end cross, or sorry, PA tight end scissors. Street Calvin on the outside. It's Calvin on Calvin crime potentially here. So let's see. We're gonna basically run like this. Pretty much everything goes the same way kind of offense. And looks like he's not rolling anyone that real. Oh, I guess that guy's kind of there. You got Calvin Johnson on Calvin Johnson. He goes for the swat. By the way, swatting is definitely the best thing to do against, you know, these X factors. If you do find yourself in a one-on-one scenario, you should try to swat. Don't try to go for the pick. First thing you probably can do. You got quick flat read. No. Over the top. And we do have Calvin dipping underneath. And, oh, again, Calvin on Calvin. He's making a play on that ball in man-to-man coverage. Although Calvin supposedly has low man coverage, but he's doing his thing. He's playing fine. He's playing okay out there. He's playing okay. All right, this play might get a little bit dicey. I won't lie, but I want to try doing a rollout. Like, I don't usually do this often, but it's a rollout kind of dot across the field. Obviously, we're going to make that first read. Okay, we don't like what we're seeing. Roll back, roll back, roll back. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's just actually really bad. I hit the wrong button there. Oh, my. And when I tell you, like, that is lab, bro, like, I mean that. Like, I literally work on that. That's one of the freest plays I've ever seen. So free. And let's try to make this man-to-man on Dion, RPO. Break the first. Never mind. Don't break the first tackle, Dion. Never mind. May have been considered a run. I don't know why I chose that play, to be honest. But what I wanted to do is throw the backside in. I wanted to throw that. The reason why I held on to the ball so long is I thought he was going to run back to it. But I guess if he did run back to it, the A was going to get open. So it just was kind of a read thing. But that's where pass lead to lead is actually going to be very useful. As I was saying before we were rudely interrupted by the guy who quit. It's gonna be useful when you're on the run, because you know when you don't have set feet, when you have set feet and you want to have that high velocity throw, you got to stop, set your feet, then throw the pass lead. With pass lead elite, no matter what your feet are doing, no matter where you're doing, as long as you pass lead, you are gonna get that added velocity, as you saw right there, that was a laser. I think it was actually bad accuracy too. I kind of got my user to it, but that's crazy. And this guy has to use Matt Stafford on his Lions theme team. Crazy. We should be okay there. We do have KO on Palomalu. Could have maybe even had a pick on that if I clicked on. I did not think we were gonna get there. And these Lions unis are clean. They're so clean, bro. But they gotta add like the early 2000s Lions jerseys. Those were the cleanest in my, not early 2000s, early 10s Lions jerseys is what I should say. Those are the cleanest to me. And DJ Chark, was he a Lion? DJ Chark played for the Lions? I did not know that. But with like, it has like the, you know, the blue, the gray, the white, the black. I mean, that is just Matt Stafford, Calvin Johnson. That's the team I think of. Ziggy Ansah. Who remembers Ziggy Ansah, man? He's a legend. That's gonna be an easy sack right there for him. I almost get that same corner out, and look at how that man coverage just. No, EA owed me one. You know what? I had that crazy bailout touchdown a second ago, so I deserve to have that drop. I deserve that one. I would love to get mad, but I deserved it. So it is what it is. Here we go. Gronk on the outside, underneath, wants this, goes over the middle. That's got to be picked off that time. I don't know who that ball was even to. That ball better be picked off. Okay. Oh, no, he's going to pause the game. He's going to leave. Okay. I'm going to head out of here. We've had some very broken games today. Let's get to Josh Dobbs' final report. Okay, for Josh Dobbs' final report, this is going to be a 19-star player. I think his release isn't enough to make him 5-star. We are going to eventually get, you know, better release QB with pass lead. That's kind of the path that they're going down now. But I'm going to give him 5 stars for stats, 5 stars for physical. And you can almost argue that this card is an argument for a 6-star for the abilities, because he also does get fearless for 0 AP. Very forgot about the card, kind of overlooked because of pass lead and hot route master, but you can also give him fearless. You can go fearless, hot route master, and pass lead, which is a very, very good setup, which we didn't think we were even going to see this earlier in the year. So potentially 6 stars for the abilities. I mean, the abilities on this card are that good, but the release isn't perfect. But again, that's fine. You can still win games with this card. You can still play it at an elite level with this card. That's no problem. Also great as a ball carrier. 90 juke move, 91 COD, good trucking, good break tackle. This card is very, very nice. And he will be my quarterback going forward, without question. I'll be using this card. He's an absolute monster. So 19 stars, potentially 20 if you want to give him the 6 stars for abilities, which I think he deserves, because he has the special X factors, good X factor, you know, pass lead elite, all that good stuff. Really, really good card. And of course, as always, I will see you boys in the next one.